my friends, welcome back to Coffee Tea Paper. My name's Louise. I've just been doing some catching up in my memory keeping journal, and my husband very kindly went to my PO box and picked up some mail for me, and I was very excited because it is some happy mail from Ali from Dabbling in Journals. And Ali is like my YouTube friend, my sticker soulmate. We share a lot of similar tastes, and I think a little bit unfortunately fuel each other's desires for certain stationery items that we both have a fondness for. So I'm just going to put these things aside so we can open up Ali's happy mail. Yes, I've made a big mess on my desk. I will come back to my memory keeping shortly though, and of course I will share it with you. This has been very firmly secured with gaffer tape, so I'm just going to wrestle with that, and we'll come back once I'm inside the box. So I decided I would sneakily put in my memory keeping pages for June in here, and that we will revisit Ali's happy mail later, because it actually gave me a bit of an opportunity for a funny ending, which I enjoyed so much I wanted to keep it that way. So here I am setting up my pages for June. I have started since February doing like a title page or an introductory page for each month, which doesn't particularly reflect any significant event or anything in particular. It might be a little bit seasonal, but it's just for a bit of creative fun, really. So I've picked out some cool aquarry blue paper, collage paper from my Lin Ning LCN Studio collage paper book there, and I'm using my quickie glue just to run around the edges of this to stick it in, because that paper there, it's a little bit shiny or slippery, and I find that quickie glue works really well on those sorts of papers, as well as vellum-y types of papers as well. Now it is winter here in subtropical Brisbane, so we are freezing with lows of between 8 and 9 and highs of on average about 21, but there was a day last week, I think it got up to 27. I know, it's ridiculous. But I am using the opportunity to whip out a winter themed spread and a winter themed sticker here for this page. The tape I'm using is some more of that Lloyd design tape that I used in on the last spread, week 26. And the girl sticker is from a Windry Ramadina with Cafe Analog collaboration PET. It's actually a Christmas or a holiday themed tape, but it has so many wintry themed images in it. It kind of doesn't work for me, so I have to be a little bit tricky with when and how I use the particular images. Popping in my Lin Ning date stamp on, and I think these are Oeda letterpress labels there that I've just trimmed, and some more Lloyd design tape as well. I've got a few bits and pieces lying around that I am endeavoring to use up, and any odds and ends, if I get 1 or 2 sort of little pieces, I will fussy cut them out and put them into one of my sticker release books, just to make things a little bit neater. These birds are from Peon Bird Island, I think it's called, the PET tape of that. And here you can see what I do each month is I collect all different bits and pieces, and I've just seen that there's a sticker on the back of that which I've forgotten to put in my journal, so I'll have to check that. But yes, I just collect all bits and pieces from the month and pop it into that coffee traveler's notebook bag that Ali gifted me last year in a happy mail. And so I know where everything is, because sometimes things aren't exactly flat, so I can pop them in the little bag and it just keeps it together. And I also print out photos on my Instax square photo printer and put it all together, so then I'm ready to go. Now, it usually takes me a few days to do my memory keeping journal, so there will be a number of changes in the color of my sleeves because I am changing clothes. And this is just a bit of packaging that came in. It was a gift box with some sample shampoos and things from my hairdresser, and it had this little information leaflet about the brand, and I thought it was really pretty, and the design on it is inspired by the brand's founder, about the tattoos that he had and the colors that he liked. And then this label is from some pajama top that I bought for my son, and I thought it was so cute. And I think because he's 12, I don't think we have too much longer of buying cute things. So I thought I would stick that in, and I'm just using some classic-y washi tape there. Now, excitingly for me, in June I got some new glasses, and I was quite taken with the packaging for one of my pairs because I recycled 2 pairs of frames, but I did get one new frame, and they use paper packaging because they realized, this particular glasses company, that most people just chuck the box out the minute they get it, and they'll keep the glasses case and the glasses, but they don't keep the box that came in. So it had a bit more sort of environmentally conscious eco packaging with one of those thread loop closures, which are just, I don't know, there's something so satisfying about them. So I put that in, as well as some tea and a wrapping from a lolly that Nikki sent me with her ink samples for me to try. So that was lots of fun, and they went really well together. Here I'm just browsing through some PET samples and washi tape samples from Dodo Lulu that was kindly sent to me by one of my friends in Japan, Claire, who's on Instagram as of 6 with Love, and she's also one of the creatives behind Cheery Letters, and there's no end, and she also has created her own line of stamps and PET tape, which she has done in collaboration with Jesslyn Padilla. That's a lot to take in, isn't it? Yes. So she is very artistic, she's very creative, and her designs are incredibly delicate and feminine, I would say. But she was kind enough to send me these Dodo Lulu samples. So I'm just using a couple of them here because I love orange, and so I really wanted to make a bit of a feature of that on this page. Then I did have to laugh. I'll mention it later, but I'm using a set of stamps in my journal pages here that I actually had forgotten that I had, and I'll tell you later how I remembered that I had them. So I'm just doing a bit of writing here with my new Kaweco bronze pen, which is so nice to use, and the ink I have in it at the moment is a J. Herbin ink, and it's Ombre de Birmanie, which is a lovely golden yellow ink. This is a little washi piece from Meow Illustration, and this one is called Warm Houses. I got this as part of a Japanese old paper ephemera pack a few years ago from Yuki Goods down in Tasmania, and someone at the time did tell me what the card had written on it, but I've kind of forgotten. I think it's like a sort of a, not a business card, but almost like a sort of a miniature greeting card or a message card. Anyway, we went to Sushi Honky again. We're a bit obsessed with Sushi Honky at the moment. So I tried to make the spread look a little different. So I put that card in, and I put their business card in, and as well as the packaging from the chopsticks. And I'm also putting in some of these stamps from the stamp set. I thought it would be fun because I had the bright orange on the previous page to go for another bright color here. And for some reason I decided that hot pink was the go. It's a nice contrast to the more monochromatic elements on these pages. So yes, I'm just trying to do some writing here with a Pentel brush pen in the hot pink as well, just to create a bit of contrast. I've also got a little bit of a conundrum because I will share the rest of my pages with you, because I did it over a number of days, and this video would be hours long if I shared every moment of journaling for June with you guys. So I carefully edited it out and popped in Ali's Happy Mail opening, which is far more exciting and interesting, I feel. But I have a bit of a conundrum because after my spreads for June, I have 7 pages left in this particular insert. I've already collected enough items and memories for July that 7 pages won't be enough. So I don't know whether I just leave those 7 pages blank and start a new journal for July, or if I start July in this journal and continue it in a new insert, or I don't know. And if I leave these 7 pages, if I move into the new insert for July, it kind of feels a little bit wasteful. So I'm not quite sure. So if you have any suggestions as to what to do, I would be most grateful to hear them, because I am just not sure. So here I'm just sharing, I took my son out for clothes shopping because unfortunately he is growing like you wouldn't believe, and we had lunch, and I just love this quote from the restaurant: "I'm just eating in case I get hungry later." And here are some other pages that you didn't see me do. I talked a little bit about a party that my daughter went to, and my son came second in a golf comp that he was in, and I had a special day with my daughter that was quite funny, and I did some cooking with my son, and I got a new journal tote, as you may or may not be aware. So here are my 7 pages. So yes, any suggestions, advice, throw your 2 cents in. I'm very happy, and my pouch is already starting to fill up for July. So I'll leave my memory keeping journal here for the moment, and let's get back into the happy mail from Ali, because I think this is about the realistic time it took me to get into that box with all that gaffer tape. I've managed to, with the help of a craft knife, extract the package. Oh, wow. So I'm not sure if you saw, but I did a journal spread a few weeks ago. I went to see the Banksy exhibit in Brisbane, and yeah, and look, and Ali sent me this really nice quotation card with, "If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit." Banksy. That's a good one. My husband and I are always telling each other, "Oh, I'm so tired." Yes, I'm so tired. Learn to rest, not to quit. That's really, I really like that. Rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass under trees on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of the water or watching the clouds float across the sky, is by no means a waste of time. Yeah, I absolutely love that. I actually feel a little bit like that when I'm playing golf out on the golf course, because the walks in between the different holes, or even between your shots, it gives you time to appreciate the beautiful surroundings that you're in, the ancient trees. The golf course is a haven for wildlife of all sorts, and the clouds, you get big skies out on the course as well, and yeah, I don't feel that it's a waste of time at all. So, oh, they're really great. Oh, thank you, Ali. I like those a lot. Okay. Oh, I don't know what to go for first. Okay, we'll start small and work our way up. How's that sound? And she's wrapped it all really nicely in some protective tissue, which is good because the box had obviously suffered a bit of an abrupt fall at some point. So yes. Oh, that was funny. Oh, I think there's something magnetic in here and something metallic in there, because ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. Wow, that's so nice. And it's magnetic, so you don't put a hole through your planner. I love that. Look. And that could be a coffee cup, or it could be a tea cup, or it could be whatever you wanted. It's so pretty. Oh, I love that. I love that, as I'm sure Ali knew I would. Oh, man, I'm very curious as to, because this is something metallic in here. Oh, I have to decide where I want to put that. That's fun too, isn't it? To decide where you're going to put these really thoughtful things that your friends give you. Oh, look at this nice tin. Yes, I like tins as well, and I have a few little tins that I like to keep my bits and pieces in as well. And look at this, and it's got one of those La Dolce Vita girls on top, and she's having her boba tea. And Oh, no, it's been a very long time since I have worn a midriff top. 2 children ago. Oh. Oh, it's a nice sturdy tin. Oh, look. Oh, and she's magnetized them as well. Look, oh, it's little samples of watercolors. Oh, I hope she's written which color is which. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wow. I think we've got, it's a blue, and I want, oh, yeah, I hope Ali has put what each of these colors are. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, and what a cute little tin, a cute little size, and oh, I love it. Oh. Okay, hopefully there is a letter in here or a note. This looks promising, doesn't it? An envelope. Let's have a look so I can have a quick read and see. Yes, wonderful. Oh, I love this. Look at this with the cherry blossom and the buildings. That's beautiful. Okay, let me just have a little read quietly. Just talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Ali, thank you so much. I love your letter, and I really appreciate your support and friendship as well, I have to say. And of course, you always leave kind comments on my videos, and yeah, I really, it's been a great pleasure getting to know you through your videos and your letters, and yeah, as I said before, it's, you know, my stationery soulmate. Ali has also had an explanation of the colours, and they are super granulating watercolours. Now, I got this tin before, there's a trick to it. There we go. And the first 5 are Schminky, Horadam, okay, Volcano Yellow, Volcano Red, Cobalt Azure, Cobalt Violet Hue, Mahogany Brown, and the last one is a Daniel Smith Green Appetite Genuine. So these apparently, these schminky ones, or schminke, are super granulating. Yeah, and this one, the Daniel Smith one, is a granulating one as well. Oh wow, yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying them. That's yeah, really fun, really fun. I don't have any super granulating watercolors, so that's something I've been wondering about, because I think they give a really nice texture to your work. So, oh yeah, so much fun. Thank you for the explanation, Ali. And oh, sorry, I've got the door open to let some fresh air in, so we just have to ignore the traffic going by. Yes, and Ali has bought one for herself, and she has put hers in her coffee journal. So I'll have to have a think about where I put my twinning one, but that's so fun. And I saw that she'd made some lovely little folders to send out in her happy mails, and I love the colours in this one. Look at it all. Arcana Nature. Whoop, there we go. Ooh, some tea. Ridgeways of London. I've never heard of this brand before. That's a new one to me. Teas of Character since 1836. A delicious infusion with a fresh natural mint taste. Yum. I look forward to trying that. There's some beautiful cream lace, and Ali's put some double-sided tape on it, so it's ready to go. And yes, Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and she's shared some of her London Gifties tapes. Yes, because I've been seeing her use these in her journals, of course. And yes, she was saying that they're quite large, and they are. Wow, real statement characters, aren't they? And yeah, these are La Dolce Vita girls. They're always very distinctive. They have those very red cheeks. Oh, everyone's talking about Christmas in July at the moment. Oh yeah, look at these. These would look so nice on the front of a journal. Well, I've got to do my next, after I finish up June, I've got to do a new memory keeping journal for the next half of the year. So I think I might, and we will be coming into spring. So that would be a lovely figure to put on the front. Oh, and some gorgeous layering papers. Oh, I love these. Love these. Look at that one. Wasn't that interesting? Like layering over that pink, it gives it a very different look. Oh, yeah, there's just something about these beautiful, delicate, handmade papers with all the gorgeous fibers and inclusions, and they just add something, just a beautiful texture. And I love it when you rip the edges, and because the fibers are so uneven, like not like a sort of machine made paper, but a natural paper, you get all these different fuzzy edges. And yeah, it's it always just adds such a beautiful texture. Oh, thank you so much for sharing these with me, Ali. I really appreciate it. I hope you have enough left for yourself. I hope you haven't given it all away. Well, I'm going to leave that out because I want to have a look at the paper that she's used in this as well. Oh, look at that. That's like Fibonacci's golden ratio with the spirals and the angles that you find in nature, and with some splatters on it. Very nice. Oh, look at this little clip with the smiley face. That's the happiest paper clip I've ever seen. Oh, nice leaf. Oh, very geometric. Oh yes, I love washi dots. Don't we all love washi dots? They just somehow finish off a spread, and she's been very thoughtful to give me a whole different colour range here, like greens and greys and blues and purples and red, apricots, pinks, aquas, and sort of like eau de Nil type colours, and bigger ones as well. These have like galaxy or stars in it, and these look like watercolour. Well, they all sort of look like watercolour marks, don't they, on that beautiful washi. So transparent. A good cup of tea. Oh wow, so she sent me the whole sheet from her Sticky Club subscription. Oh, that was so nice. Wow, look at that big sort of samovar. I'll have to put these aside to use in my tea journal, which just has not been getting very much love this year. I don't know why. I've just been sort of busy, but I couldn't tell you what I've been busy with. It's so silly. And lovely little decorated envelope. Oh, and I recognise these stamps. These are from the stamps, her current favourite that Ali got in a Happy Mail just recently. And yeah, and I have to laugh because I'd forgotten that I had a stamp set that was kind of similar, and when I saw Ali using hers, I dug up my stamp set because I was like, oh, that's nice, hang on. So guess what's been going in my memory keeping journal? Oh, and this is one of her other favourite stamps, Ichigo Ichie, I think. Yes, she bought a set of them. Yukiyo, living in the moment. Oh, that's how I feel when I'm on the golf course. Ikigai, a purpose. It's that gives life its meaning. I love how she's done this. So she's done this with watercolor kind of swatches onto this beautiful, really textured watercolor paper, and then she's stamped over the top. I love this. I wonder if these are the super granulating watercolor paints. Ooh, so beautiful. How am I going to use those? They're so precious. Some lovely stamp samples on some like really thick vellum. I've never seen such thick vellum. Wow, I love those. It's always nice to see what other stamps other people have. Even though it's thick, it's still so translucent. You can layer them up together as well. Love, 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 love. So many beautiful bits. Oh, look at this. This is from like a pet tape or something, and it's already layered like a little mini collage. That's fun. I don't think I've seen her use that one. Ooh, I wonder if it's new. Oh. I recognize these. I have actually, don't tell Ali, but I've actually got some to share with her, but maybe she doesn't need them. I love those, obviously. Oh, these are fun. Look at that, they're like wax seals, but in sticker form. Ooh, that's nice. They're really good for happy mails. Yes, yes. Yes, you'll recognize these. I was showing some of you these the other week, I think, and yeah, and I bought extras to put in my shop. I'm so glad that Ali got some as well, because I knew she would like them. Oh, that's so funny. Great minds. Oh, that's fun. Someone's done all the hard work for you of coffee dyeing the paper and burning the edges and creating all that patina, and then put it on a sticker. Oh, super nice for layering up. And I just want to lick that. Lovely. Oh, so many. Oh, there's more. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see these in here. Oh yeah, these are just lovely. So nice, so nice. I love these because you can cut them apart and then put them, like layer them up and then put it like that so it looks like it's clipped into your journal. Oh, Ali, thank you so much. We do have very similar tastes and we enjoy similar things. These are just, oh, so beautiful. You must have been very, very chuffed making these because they are just stunning. And of course, all the washi dots, love, love, love. Tea stickers, love, love, love. Layering papers, oh, very spoiled. Very, very spoiled. And I'll definitely have to find a very special place for that. Yeah, so I don't know which video I will pop this into, but I will. And yeah, so me and the happiest paperclip in the world will say a temporary bye-bye, and we'll wait and see what happens with where we put this Happy Mail video. Okay, bye.